My pops was like, man, you need to post 30 days straight every day. Like, post every day. Let these niggas know you got it, right? And I was like, nah, that ain't gonna work. They just gonna get tired of me, right? But I end up doing it anyway. And after the 30 days, I didn't see a lot of growth. So I was ready to go back to him like, nigga, I told you that wasn't gonna work. You don't know, you ain't on social media, right? But I end up realizing that it's like a job. You know, when you go to work, you do a bunch of work and you don't get your check till 2 weeks later. In music, you might do a bunch of work and not get your check till 6 months later. Yeah. But eventually that shit hit and the Wallows start seeing it and the Meek Mills and the Russes, you know, after that 30-day influx. And then after that, it was just up. We post every day, probably 5 times a day. I look at it now like being at the batting plate. I'm going to swing this bat as many times as I can. Like if you only got, they tell you, man, you got 10 minutes. How many home runs can you hit? If you only swing once per minute,